still how to hold it.
Just put it on automatic. I just won't go in so far.
Okay. Yeah, so that's better. Much better.
Yeah, I just won't go in. Take it in, let's see what it looks like. Go with about a minute.
Well, you won't need to go that deep, that far in.
I know, but sometimes okay, see, now that's focus, that's it.
Yeah.
That's about the further I go.
Okay. We're going to catch him coming out.
All right, I'm going to catch him. Ain't ready yet.
Nah, we got 16 minutes. I don't know, where did they go? Are they gone?
Something right here.
You say what?
Come on, right up here, y'all.
What we doing today?
Player right here.
He
right here. He's right here if I do an interview.
Oh, we're going to tell us that? Okay.
Couldn't get an interview with Real Hot.
I'm going to tell you when we on you. Hey, Justin, we're going to do it up here. So you good, huh? What's up?
All right. Come down here, Couture. Taylor, you stay right where you are. And we're here 13 minutes before kickoff, homecoming at St. Helena. Got two of their former players here. We got the all great one, Mr. Leroy Lee, and Mr. Couture Taylor. You guys played in this game before. Tell us your most memorable, Mr. Taylor.
Really everything to be on the field. Just to be on the field. That's my most memory. Like, I don't know. I ain't got no memory.
Well, Leroy, tell us what you miss mostly about not being here and playing in this game tonight.
Man, just the Friday night lights, man. Going out there to make big plays. Going out there. I remember this game. I remember when we played them at their house. You know, I made a couple plays, made a couple stops in the backfield. I did my part. I feel like them boys can bring it home, too.
Well, that's good that you can remember that. What are you guys doing as a president? I know, Leroy, you told me you were working and going to be looking to get in school next year. What about you, Mr. Taylor?
Same thing.
And that's it here from the stand. We've got two of the former Hawks, and we'll look to get more. And we got a couple more Hawks here that's gone and played in this game. We got Matthew Claiborne, played a couple years ago, and we got Adrian Martin, a basketball player. It's homecoming here tonight, guys. Tell us what you miss most about not being a Hawk.
I used to love it going out there in the court, play ball, just being me, having fun, making sure my team's straight. Just love winning.
Matthew, you had a good promising career here as a Mr. Do-It here in football. What do you miss mostly about the game?
The whole game. If I can go out there and play tonight, I would. I'd go out there and play tonight. I really miss the game overall, you know, and I can't wait to get back in it.
Well, I know your first cousin, Adrian, you know what I'm talking about. Baker, there's so many of them. Are you surprised about his upcoming right now?
Not at all. I ain't surprised at all. We'll be at home, he'll be practicing hard. I kind of knew he was going to have this type of season, and I hope the rest of the season be just like the beginning of the season.
I want to thank you guys for coming by chatting with us. Have a great year.
All right, thank you.
The referee for tonight's game is Mr. Reed Harrington, umpire Brody Hano, head lineman Kevin Tabb, line judge John McGowan, back judge Terry Lee Wells, game clock Doug Jones, and play clock operator Bianca Harris. Acting as captain for tonight's homecoming for the Hawks, I see number 2, Antoine Baker, number 16, Jordan Rogers, number 7, Scales. Hawks has won the toss. We'll receive the ball. Independence will be kicking off. Ask everybody to please stand for an invocation and the singing of the national anthem. Father God, we come at this hour just to say thank you. Thank you for another day that you have made. Let us be glad in it. We ask you to look down on this event as these young men partake in this violent sport. Let them be held from all hurt, harm, or danger, and let them reach their homes and find it the way they left it. We ask these blessings in your darling son Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we're live from the Hawks Nest. Ghost Sports Sports TV. A flying ghost production as is homecoming here at St. Helena as the Tigers of Independence invade Greensburg and the district game here between these two foes. My name is James Smokey Leonard, and we've got Hawks football here tonight. As you just saw, the coin toss was the Hawks is going to be receiving it. As always, we open up with a 15-yard penalty. Back the Hawks up. That's for personal foul. Having the inspirations on the back of their jersey, so we got to overcome that 15. It's glad that they don't do it after the kickoff, where it'd be first to 25. But anyway, kicking off for the visitors going to be. Can't get the number from here, but we'll get it in a minute here. But back deep for the Hawks is going to be Scales and Cheney. As I said, homecoming here tonight. Brought to you by we got a stoppage here after that penalty. This game is brought to you by Nona's Cafe and Port, Greensburg Family Pharmacist, CTM Sweet Shop, Cam 2 Golf Course, House of Duchess, and Vegas Davis Jr., District 2 School Board candidate. And this opening kickoff is brought to you by Nona's Cafe. Nona's open up every morning, 6 o'clock to 10:30 for breakfast. Let's go by there and give them a little hand. Need a volunteer for the chain crew, please. Let's help us out.
Mic check, mic check.
Need at least 3 people for the chain game, please. At least 3. We got somebody blocking. If your license plate number is 902 CKT, please move your car immediately. The tow truck's on the way.
They tell them to meet them on the independent side. We need 3 to start the game.
Need 3 on the independent side for a chain game, baby. Can't start the game unless we got a crew. License plate 902 CKT. Please move your vehicle. You got someone blocked. We need to move it immediately. One more chain person. One more. We got one coming across the field now. Let's go. And now we have a crew. We're about ready to go here to this kickoff. In the booth with me, my longtime partner, Brandon Robinson.
Thank you, Smoke. Good Friday night here at St. Helena again. Homecoming. Amazing crowd here at the Hawks Nest. It's going to be a good one.
And just blew the whistle to start this contest. Trying to get this kicker's number here. That's number 17, look like. He'll be kicking off for the Tigers, Jamarcus Weatherspoon. As I said again, back deep for the Hawks. And it's going to be a short kick. And he falls down on the first side. Can't make out that number, but the Hawks are going to pay 1st and 10 from that spot.
I'm very excited to see what these Hawks going to come out and do on this opening drive. You know, I know they boys were very excited to come out and see what this coaching staff does to open up this series.
Well, it's homecoming here tonight. Everybody's kind of high. Independence coming in here under having won a game. The Hawks one win. Both teams about even the match, but the Hawks at home looking for good things here tonight.
Yes, I mean, Independence haven't won a game, but one thing about Independence is that I think they have good athletes, and St. Helena has good athletes. I think it's going to come down to who wins in the trenches as far as the offensive line, defensive line, and we're going to see who wins that battle.
The Hawks come out with a 2-by-1 set. One back, Darius Baker starting at quarterback on a 3-step drop, throws a slant pattern in there, complete. to the 20.
DJ
and
Singleton.
Singleton gets across the 30-yard line, to 25 to about the 28-yard line. And little Singleton opens up the game with a first down catch and run from Baker.
I like that opening play by the offensive coordinator, starting off with a quick screen pass on to Mr. Singleton. That's going to put the Hawks 2nd and 1. Ball is on a 27-yard line.
As they break the huddle, sing a receiver to this side. No, you got 2 to this side, 2 to the top, 1 back set. Baker calls for the ball. Snaps back, hand off to the would-be back. He skirts through there for a first down. Cross the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
That was good vision by Mr. Trey Scales there, getting the inside zone on good push by the offensive line, and that's going to move the chains for a Hawks first down.
The initial drive, the Hawks get a first down on 3 plays and move the chain. We're early here in the first quarter, no score. First drive as the Hawks break out with 1 receiver to the top of the field, 3 here below us. 1 back set, flank to the right of Baker. Independents look like they're in a man. Baker on a 3-step drop, throws it across the middle, in and out of the hand, and it falls incomplete. Let's say, did he fall in? No, they said he caught it, and it should be a turnover.
Let's see what referees are coming in to discuss it.
Well, I thought it hit the ground from my angle.
He's calling incomplete.
Look like the Hawks gonna get a break as it falls incomplete, according to the referee. As they reset the marker, it's going to bring up second down.
That was a good pass breakup by Mr. Gasper for Independence to get in on that play.
The ball should be at about the 32-yard line. It's going to be a second down play. Same set for the Hawks. Another little quick pass out here to Baker. Baker to Baker. Baker cuts back inside.
And
got the 40. Get the 50 to Tiger's side of the field. Bella on the tackle, number 10, Gabriel, and that Baker to Baker connection gets the Hawks another first down.
Yeah, that's a good screen pass right there. The most important thing, when you see a big game like that on a screen pass, that means the wide receivers are actually blocking for their man with the ball. So good job for the Hawks wide receivers by blocking right there.
Big chunk there for the Hawks as they got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. Baker and Scales in the backfield. Scales to the left of Baker.
Independents look like they want to send a blitz right here.
Baker calls for the ball, and he whooped right around one guy, got first down, falls inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. He's so tall, if he falls forward, he's going to get a first down.
Yes, you're right about that.
As they move the chains, the 3rd consecutive first down on this drive for the Hawks.
Good job by Baker there, sprinting out from the blitz that was coming.
This time he sent 3 receivers to the top of the field, 1 below us. 1 back set. That's Scales. This time Antoine Baker's in at the quarterback position, number 2. And he's going to run a wildcat to this near side. Got the alley inside the 30, got out of that tackle, and he's knocked out of bounds at around the 17, 18-yard line. Let's call it the 14-yard line. Antoine Baker on another first down move for the Hawks as they got the ball inside the red zone at the 14-yard line.
Loving the play calling right now by offensive coordinator Coach Collins. He's definitely having the offense moving downfield with ease right now.
They in a little tight with 3 receivers here to the near side. 2 to the top of the field. And they're going to give it to Singleton on the sweep. He cuts back inside, get a block, and he's going to walk it in.
And that's a touchdown. Let's make sure no flags are on the play.
Darrell Singleton on a 14-yard run. Well, we're going to call that a pass because he pushed it forward. There's going to be another touchdown pass. That's 6 within 2 weeks for Darian Baker. And the Hawks take first lead here tonight.
Good opening drive by the Hawks. No penalties. They got a break there by not getting that interception there, and that helps the Hawks keep on driving down the field to get a touchdown by Mr. DJ Singleton.
Wheeler is going to be setting it up for the kick. Snaps back, kick is up, and it just did not reach the quite over the crossbar. And with 8:55 to go in the first quarter, Hawks score first, 6-0 St. Helena. That was a 80-yard drive for the Hawks. 14. That was an 82-yard drive for the Hawks, capped off by a 14-yard touchdown pass from Baker to Singleton. That's an 82-yard drive for the Hawks, capped off by a 14-yard pass from Baker to Singleton. Hawks 6, Tigers nothing. Independence on the kickoff, gets it back up to about the 24-yard line. So the Tigers play 1st and 10 from that spot. That was number 1 right on the run back for the Tigers. As the quarterback for the Tigers is going to be number 3, Casper. As the Tigers break the huddle, they send single receivers to the top of the field, single receiver to the bottom of the field, 1 back set. And he snaps back and hand off to the big guy, and he rumbles off to the left side of the line and nowhere to go. As the Hawks got him stopped before he got that momentum build up. That's number 22, David Johnson, pretty big kid. It's going to be 2nd down. Tigers breaks the huddle. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers out, 1 on each side. 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top with wing back, and the quarterback gonna try to pulls it down, and he slides up to about the 34. Weatherspoon is the quarterback, number 17. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7. Let's see if the Hawks defense can hold. The Tigers break the huddle, single receivers on both sides. Got a wing back to this side, a wing back to the far side. Johnson, the long back in the backfield. And they're going to run it around this way on a little sweep and pick up maybe 2 yards, and that's nothing. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Rob said he has a lost cell phone. He wants you to make an announcement.
So it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers as they send their special team in. The Hawks are going to flank Baker back deep along with Singleton. Snaps back, and it's going to be a short punt. Going to be Hawks ball on the Tiger side of the field, covered up there by number 6, Cheney. Dante Cheney. So the Hawks got a break, held them on 4 downs, forced them to punt, forced a bad punt, so it's 1st down and 10 for the Hawks at the 44-yard line of the Tigers. Two receivers to the top of the field, 2 below us. Baker calls for the ball. Hand it off to Scales. Scales stutter step, got a face mask on the first side. He gets out of 1 tackle, down field for another one. Looked like that should have been a face mask. I do see a flag on the field. Just as Scale got the ball, the man grabbed his face mask, and Scales right on through that. Personal foul, face mask charge to the Tigers. So the Hawks get a break on that face mask call. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line of the Tigers. Well, the Hawks break the huddle. This time they send 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom, 1 back set. Baker, Adarian is the quarterback. Flank to his left is Scales. Got a stoppage here as Shaffy talks with the white hat. Finally be ready to go. Two by two set for the Hawks. Baker calls for the ball, snaps back on a 5-step drop, and he is thrown down for a loss as
he's slowly
getting up. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down play for the Tigers as the young quarterback.
He's out the game for a second. New quarterback in the game right now, Mr.
Antoine Baker.
We'd like to thank Neighbors Federal Credit Union for their partnership with St. Helena Parish. Make sure you open an account with Neighbors so you can get your very own Hawk debit card. Hawks have their own debit card.
Next break, put up CTM on the next break. Baker on a slip screen to Olivia on the first side, and it had nowhere to go. It looked good, but it did not develop into anything for the Hawks.
Independence coming out with a lot of energy on this second possession here on defense.
CTM Sweet Shop 313 Stedman Street, Greensboro, Louisiana. If you're feeling hungry after tonight's game, go over and see Mr. Martin and tell him the guys from the show sent you. And we want to thank him for his specialty he's sent over here to us today. And I'm going to tell you, it was big time.
Oh, Mr. Martin, those wings, man, those are amazing. You want some good wings in St. Helena Parish, you need to go see Mr. Martin.
Baker lose the bliss. Throws it way down there.
He has open man.
Open man, and he's going to walk it in.
That's a touchdown.
Kevin
Looks like
Martin.
Butterball on the score. He's feeling good about that.
Well,
I think that's his first touchdown of the year by Mr. Martin, a.k.a. Butterball.
And he's letting everybody know it as that was a 27-yard strike as Antoine Baker was scrambling around and lived with his legs till someone came open and he found Martin right down the middle and he was able to pull it in for the score.
Good improvisation there by Mr. A.J. Baker. That's where their senior leadership comes in at. He's able to scramble around, keep his eyes downfield, and finds the open receiver. That's a good play by the Hawks. Going for the two-point conversion here.
Snaps back, Baker looks, throws it over here, and it's incomplete.
Well, that still lead helps the Hawks lead 12-0 in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Hawks are winning 12-0 on this homecoming Friday night. And there goes the band. Mr. Fry doing what he does. Bringing the energy here for St. Helena. We have our cheerleaders that's doing an amazing job. And we also have our young baby cheerleaders here. Good to see these young ladies getting the opportunity to cheer on this Friday night.
At Greensboro Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
As the Hawks get ready to kick it off with 3:57 to go here in the first quarter with a 12-0 lead over the Tigers of Independence. As Wheeler get ready to kick it off, back deep for the Tigers. It's number 1, Wright. As he tries to get the corner on the first side, and he does at the 35. And a shoestring saving tackle on the first side there by Hawk brings him down at about the 37-yard line. Let's say the 40. So the Tigers are going to play 1st and 10 from that spot. As the Tigers break the huddle. Single receivers to both sides. No, they got 2 to both sides. 1 back set. Weatherspoon, the quarterback, and he throws it out here. Going to be intercepted by Singleton. That is Olivier, and he's taken the distance on a 40-yard touchdown run after the pick 6. And that was a quick turnaround right there as the Weatherspoon tried to get it to the receiver, and Olivier stepped right in front of it and put 6 more up for the Hawks. as the Hawks go for 2. Two receivers to the far side, 2 here to the near side. Baker calls for the ball and throws it. A strike over there to Baker for 2 points. As the Hawks are about to kick it off after that pick 6. Down again to number 3. They got a stoppage on the play this time. Let's see what the stoppage is all about. As they walk back to the north end. Illegal procedure charged to the kicking team. So it's going to back them up 5 yards. Three minutes and 44 seconds to go here to first quarter, and this time Wright gets it at about the 19. Heads upfield, gets to 30, gets outside, gets to 40, gets to 45, and the 47-yard line before he's ridden out of bounds there by a couple of Hawks, including the kicker Wheeler in on the stop. And the Tigers gonna play the good field position here. First and 10 from the 47 as the Tigers break the huddle with Witherspoon in the quarterback, David Johnson the running back, 2 wing backs on either side, single receivers to both sides, hand off to Big Johnson as he rumbles across midfield into the Hawks side of the field. Pickup of about 5, maybe 6. It's going to bring up second down. Let's credit him with 5. Three minutes and 20 seconds as the Tigers on the short end of the score here, 20-0 as they break the huddle, send a single receivers to both sides, wing back to both sides. Johnson directed behind the quarterback. Witherspoon breaks the cadence. The Hawks stepped in the zone and going to be penalized for 5, as may also be a first down for the Tigers, their initial first down of the night. And the Tigers has a mile drive going. The ball is at the Hawks 43-yard line. They break the huddle with the same set. Single receiver to both sides. Wing back to both sides. Big David Johnson, director behind Weatherspoon. And that's going to be the quarterback. And Big David Johnson is pushing him. Got a helmet come out. And it's a black one, so the Tigers picked him up 7-8 yards on that carry, as Weatherspoon was just pushed right up the A-gap by David Johnson. So it give him 7 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 3. The Tigers breaks the huddle. Single receiver to both sides. Wing back to both sides. Weatherspoon turns, hands off to 26 as he runs off tackle on the left side. Try to get the first down marker, but the Hawks stopped him. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about a yard. The Tigers breaks the huddle. Smoke. For the Tigers. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Hawks enjoying a 20-0 lead. And a good night here for the Hawks as they come out, look like they're ready to play here tonight. I'd like to congratulate Darian Baker as he was nominated as the WBRZ Player of the Week last week with 5 touchdown passes. And ironically, he was going against a big school in Walker with Garrett Dukes III. I know his dad. His dad's a good friend of mine. And, you know, you got a 2A school voting against a 4A school. Those numbers are never going to work. This second quarter is brought to you by CTM Sweet Shop, 313 Sedgman Street in Greensboro, Louisiana. If you're feeling hungry, get over there. They got extended hours after the game. And I'm going to tell you something. Mr. Martin brought over today some wings for us in the press box here, and you're talking about delicious. You'll miss it if you don't go over there tonight after this contest, homecoming. I know you've been tailgating all day, but you need a little snack to go home with. Go see Mr. Martin at CTM Sweet Shop. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers as we change into the field. Single receivers to both sides for the Tigers, wing back to both sides. Johnson behind Weatherspoon. The Hawks play press, and Weatherspoon's going to roll to the right and cuts back in and run through 2 tackles and get it down to the 30, 29, 28-yard line. So that's going to be 3rd down and about 7. Let's call it 6. Tigers is in no hurry as they break the huddle, come out in the same set, same personnel. 3rd down from the 28. Snap back, and they're going to push it west again. That may be their best play. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 4. As they lined up and put the big guy right behind the quarterback and just pushed him forward. Picked him up 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3. Let's see if they're going to try that play once again. We're at 10:29 here in the 2nd quarter. Independence 0 as the Tigers breaks the huddle. This time they send 2 receivers to both sides. Look like they're in a punting position, punting formation, but let's see what they're going to do. The Hawks threatening to blitz. And he's going to look and throw it out here, complete to the first side, nowhere to go. The Hawks take over on down. And that was Mr. Scales over there showing his versatility as he knocked the would-be receiver out of bounds over there. So the Hawks take over on down. This time the Hawks come out with 2 receivers to the top, 1 below us. Hand it off to Orlando Hill. He breaks out of a tackle, gets 1st down yardage. Got a Tiger down as they move the chain on the far side. Orlando Hill on his first run of the night picks up 12. 1st down for the Hawks.
Hello, Hawk Nation. I want to wish everyone a very happy homecoming week and homecoming day. I also want to congratulate my sons on doing a great job with this homecoming production. I'm running for school board member District 2, and I like your vote. I'm very qualified. I have experience in business, accounting, and I'm an expert in education. And I know what parents want. I know what schools needs to do, and I have the plan to get it done. I appreciate your vote. Number 61 on November 8th, Dr. Fagan Davis Jr. Thank you.
as he tried to cut it back outside to bounce it to the next hole, and he bounced right into some white jerseys. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 after a loss of 3. As the Hawks break a huddle on a 2nd down play, 3 receivers to the top of the field. 1 here below us. Adarian Baker is in at the quarterbacks, and Q Hill in motion. He looks down the field, throws it, and it is almost intercepted. The receiver, Baker, turned out to be a defensive back on that play. As he was covered in there by number 6, Gary Sanders. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Hawks. Three receivers at the top of the field, 1 here below us. Scales in motion to the first side. 5-step drop, throws it in the middle, got a man, complete, 1st down to Baker. $17-yard strike to Baker, and Twine Baker from his little cousin, Darian Baker. They formed that law firm called Baker to Baker. 3 receivers to the top of the field, 1 below us. That's Baker. As Baker checks the sideline for the play. Relays it to Scales. Calls for the ball, snaps back, and he's going to run it behind Scales to the first side, gets the corner, and got 1st down, got outside the 30 to about the 27. And it's going to be 1st down at that point. At that time, Darian showed some speed trying to get around that corner as he lumbered his way to a 1st down for the Hawks. And it's going to be a holding call, so they're going to nullify that and bring it back. Good looking run, but it was going to be nullified because of a penalty. The Hawks immediately gets out of the huddle. It's going to be a 1st and 15, a 1st and 20, I should say. The ball is at the 48-yard line. We need to get it down to the 34. Three receivers here to the near side, 1 to the top, snap, and going to be a little stream out here to Baker. Baker gets out of 1 tackle, goes downfield. It's going to be a foot race, another 1st down for the Hawks. Baker, 1st down. Antoine Baker on that catch from his young cousin. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Tigers. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 to the top. Hand off to Scales. Scales stutter step, cuts it back in, straight downhill. He's going to get it into the score. And that is a 25-yard run. That's a 25-yard scamper by Miguel Bunn. Touchdown, Hawks. As the Hawks line it up with 3 receivers here to this side, 1 to the top of the field, go for 2. Throws it out here, got a incomplete. Could not get it to him. So the Hawks tried to get it to Hornets and it falls incomplete. On the 2-point conversion, the Hawks 26, the Tigers nothing.
Family Pharmacy, we discount everything. At Greensburg Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
As the Hawks, Wheeler prepared to kick it off to number 3, Keith Gasper. With the Hawks leading the Tigers by a score of 26-0. Homecoming here at the Hawks Nest. Good crowd. Fairly decent crowd on the first side for Independence. Wheeler kick it end over end, come down at the 22. And he goes back upfield to the 25. It gets up to about the 30-yard line on a fairly decent run back for the Tigers. So the Tigers going to play 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line on their side of the field, as the Hawks defense been stingy tonight, haven't given up any points, very few first downs. Led in there by big Willie Martin. I see Miguel Bond still in at the linebacker position. The Tigers come out with 2 single receivers to both sides, wing back to both sides. Big Johnson flanked in front of him. Calls for the ball. This time he's going to run it right behind Johnson. And the Hawks was ready for it. See Willie Martin at the bottom of the pile for the Hawks. As the Tigers move the sticks forward for about 2 yards. Let's give him 3. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go to halftime. The Hawks enjoying a 26-0 lead. A good Friday night here at the Hawks Nest as it's homecoming. Get to see some people that you haven't seen in years. Swap some stories as the Hawks try to hold the Tigers here on this 2nd down and 8 play. Weatherspoon calls for the ball, and he's going to throw it out here to number 4 and 4. Jukes gets out of 1 tackle and couldn't evade the 2nd one. That's Michael Bean, as he picked up 4 more yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd down, and let's call it a short 3, a long 3. This time the Tigers come out with a 2-by-1 set. Well, it's 3-by-1 set. Weatherspoon calls for the ball. He rolls to the right. Complete inside the Hawks side of the field as he falls forward for a 1st down. That's Bean. As the Tigers move the chain on with 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go to halftime. As they milk the play clock. Breaks the huddle. Send 2 receivers. Out, 1 on each side. 2 wing back. And they hand it off to Big Johnson, and he could not get started. Whatever yard he got on that one, he had to get it at second effort because the Hawks was right there. It's going to be second down and 9. As the Tigers take their deal time. 3 minutes and 54 seconds and counting. 2 receivers to both sides. Weatherspoon calls for the ball. High snap, and he's got good pressure, and he's going to try to air it out downfield and overthrows everybody down there as it falls incomplete. Don't see any flags. It's going to bring up third down. It's going to be second down and 9. Well, it looked like they had a penalty that I missed. Like it's going to be the major variety. It looks like it's going to be a holding call. It's going to move him back 10. It's going to be second down and 20. Receiver this time to the far side, 2 here to the near side, 1 back set. And that is Weatherspoon on the keeper and got good yardage. Got a lot of the penalty yardage back down to the 40-yard line as he got good yardage that time as he ran it straight up the A-gap and picked up enough yards that this is a manageable third down. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 40 of the Hawks. Three minutes to go, and it's going to be a timeout charge to the Hawks, and we're going to take a timeout with them. It's going to be a third down and manageable for the Tigers of Independence with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go to halftime. They're in a tight set with single receivers to both sides. Weatherspoon is being pushed in there by the big guy, and he's going to push. Finally, he's going to blow it dead. Look like they're going to come up just a little short. It's going to be 4th down, and let's call it a yard maybe. Well, they can run that play twice and go ahead and get that first down. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Same set for the Tigers. Same, no, they give it to the big boy, and the big boy had nowhere to go. As soon as he picked up that right foot to get the ball, the Hawks latched onto him and stopped him in his step. So the Hawks take over the second time tonight, and Downs and McGill Barnes with that stop. That was a 4th down play. That's credit to stop to McGill Barnes. No, they switched back to 3-by-2 with an empty set. Nowhere to go for the back. And this way, Baker's going to come around here by himself. And he tried to give a stiff arm. Bounced out of bounds here. A couple of flags flew at the same time. Let's see if it's a holding call. Holding charge to the Hawks. 1:49 to halftime. You want down to concession stand?
You saw?
It's going to be 1st and 20. After that play, the Hawks in a tight set. 2-by-2. Baker calls for the ball. And it's going to be a little trickery coming around here. He jukes one man down the sideline. Gets out of bounds. That was a good-looking play for Baker as a little razzle-dazzle as he faked to the back and pitched it underneath to Baker coming back on the counter. So it's going to be pickup of 9, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. This time they send 3 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Got an empty set with the Darian Baker. Baker calls for the ball, snap is back, 3-step drop, throws it across the middle, gonna be picked off by the Tigers. Down the sideline, go Gasper as he stepped out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. As he stepped right in the front of that would-be pass to Scales. And he never saw it coming, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Tigers with 1:28 to go to halftime. That was Keith Jasper on the interception for the Tigers. He gets it back down to about the 24-yard line. So the Tigers going to play 1st and 10 from that spot. Inside the 10 to the, 15 to about the 12-yard line. With 1:16 to halftime, the Tigers has it 1st and 10 at the 14. As the Tigers break the huddle. Receivers at both sides, 2 of them. This time he rolls this way, got a would-be receiver in and out of the hands at about the 5-yard line. Covered over there by Harnish as it falls incomplete. 45 seconds to go, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down. The Tigers breaks the huddle, single receiver to both sides, 2 wing backs. And they jump prematurely and gonna cost them 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Tigers. Single receivers to both sides. Weatherspoon calls for the ball on a 3-step drop. Looks, throws it. Got it intercepted. And he's coming out with the Olivier down the sideline. Got a convoy. This could be it. It's going to be a foot race. It's going to be all the way on a pick 6. For 99, 100 yards. That's Chad Olivier on the pick 6, 100 yards from goal line to goal line. It could have been more than that. As they had a convoy going down the right sideline as the Hawks are going to go for 2 here. They were down 1 man on the field as Martin gets in. As they try to get more points than they do. Baker to Baker, no good. So, but 20 seconds to go, and the first half, 32-0, Hawks over the Tigers. As the Hawks, Wheeler kicks it off to right. It's going to be a high kick, come down at the 25. He gets up to the 31-yard line and out of bounds on the far side. It's going to be 13 seconds left at halftime. Let's see what the Tigers going to do, if they don't come out and concede this first half, or they're going to try to move it down the field with 13 seconds to go. As the Tigers come out with single receivers to both sides, wing back to both sides. Let's see if they're going to actually run a play here, or they're going to take a knee. Look like they're going to take a knee, but let's see. Weatherspoon, as he leans forward, and that's been their best play all the first half, as him running up the middle with the big back pushing him, and that's it here for the halftime. The Hawks on a good end of the score, 32-0 over the Tigers.
and welcome to our 2022 St. Helena College and Career Academy Homecoming Royal Court presentation. Starting with Mr. and Miss 7th grade, Ayana Womack and Joshua Collier Jr. Miss 7th grade, Ayana is the daughter of Shaquita Wright and Ronnie Burton. In her spare time, she enjoys cooking, dancing, tumbling, doing hair, and shopping. Upon graduating high school, she hopes to attend Stanford University to become an anesthesiologist. Mr. 7th grade, Joshua, is the son of Latasha and Joshua Collier Sr. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA marching band. In his spare time, he enjoys drawing. Upon graduating high school, he hopes to attend the college of his choice to one day become an engineer and also continue fostering his love of art and music. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss 7th grade, Ayana Womack and Joshua Collier Jr. Mr. and Miss 8th grade, Anaria Doty and Dorian Page. Miss 8th grade, Anaya, is the daughter of Ashley Quinn and Hollis Doty. Her hobbies include making TikToks, shopping, going out to eat, and attending trail rides and parties with her friends. After high school, she plans to attend Southern A&M University, where she will major in nursing. Mr. 8th grade, Dorian, is the son of Davashay Williams and Elwood Page. In his spare time, he enjoys playing basketball and sleeping, and spending time with family and friends. His career aspirations are to become either a teacher or a commercial truck driver. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss 8th grade, Anaria Doty and Dorian Page. Mr. and Miss Freshman, Amelia Gilbert and Xavier Gordon. Miss Freshman, Amelia, is the daughter of Markia and Marlon Jackson. Her extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA volleyball and girls basketball teams. In her spare time, she enjoys talking on the phone, hanging with friends, eating chicken of all kinds, and supporting the Hawks. Her plans after high school are to attend the college of her choice, where she hopes to become an engineer. Mr. Freshman, Xavier, is the son of Angela Brown and Christopher and Janice Gordon. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA football team, and in his spare time, he likes to draw. His plans after high school are to either attend the college of his choice and continue playing football or join the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Freshman, Amelia Gilbert and Xavier Gordon. Mr. and Miss Sophomore, Jemiah Travis and Vernon Gordon Jr. Miss Sophomore, Jemiah, is the daughter of Nicole Jackson and James Travis. In her extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA marching band. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with her family and sleeping. Her plans after high school include attending Florida A&M University and majoring in business communication. Mr. Sophomore, Vernon Jr., is the son of Marquell and Vernon Gordon Sr. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA football team. His plans after high school are to continue playing football at the college of his choice, to attend an HBCU in the hopes of becoming a traveling nurse. Mr. Jr., Adravian, is the son of Latondra Harness and Andre Friedman. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA's football, boys basketball, and track and field teams. After high school, he plans to attend the HBCU of his choice in hopes of taking his athletic prowess to the next level or begin a career in the field of his choice. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Junior, Lexus Murray and Adravian Harness. Mr. and Miss Senior, Lamia Keynes and Antonio Travis. Miss Senior, Lamia, is the daughter of Lakeisha and Michael Keys. Her hobbies include shopping, cooking, taking pictures, and spending time with family and friends. Her plans after high school include attending Louisiana State University and majoring in photography. Mr. Senior, Antonio, is the son of Cheryl Knox and Antonio Travis. His hobbies include playing basketball and baseball and playing video games. His plans after high school are to enter a career in the trade industry or pursue employment overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Senior, Lamia Keys and Antonio Travis. Mr. and Miss Hawk, Elijah Burton and Antoine Baker Jr. Miss Hawk, Elijah, is the daughter of Yasmin Giles and Rondell Burton. Her extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA cheerleading squad and girls basketball, powerlifting, and track and field teams. Her plans after high school are to further her education at either Northwestern State University or the University of Louisiana in Lafayette. Mr. Hawk, Antoine, is the son of Lakeitha Love and Antoine Baker Sr. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA's football, boys basketball, baseball, and track and field teams. His plans after high school are to attend the college of his choice and continue pursuing his athletic endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Ms. Hawk, Elijah Burton, and Antoine Baker Jr. Now introducing our 2022 Mr. and Miss St. Helena College and Career Academy. Lady Aaliyah Louise Melton and Sir Lorenzo James Robertson Jr. Lady Aaliyah Melton is the daughter of Emma Melton and Calvin Lands. Her hobbies include doing hair and riding four-wheelers. After high school, she plans to attend Southern University and pursue a degree in criminal justice. Sir Lorenzo Robertson Jr. is the son of Tamaya and Lorenzo Robertson Sr. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA football and boys powerlifting teams. In his spare time, he enjoys riding horses. After graduation, he plans to attend the college of his choice and continue pursuing his athletic endeavors. Our 2022 Mr. and Miss St. Helena College and Career Academy, Lady Aaliyah Louise Melton and Sir Lorenzo James Robertson Jr. At this time, we would be remiss without thanking our wonderful parents, faculty, and staff for all of their support during this homecoming week. At this time, we would also like to acknowledge all of our former Mr. and Miss and King and Queens of St. Helena. So if you are in the place, please stand and give us a little wave. Brittany Waymer, your car is currently blocking traffic. If you could please move it at this time. If not, it will be towed.
And it's homecoming. Hawk Nation, make some noise! We would like to welcome everyone to St. Helena Parish, where the air is crisp, the water is clear, and we win. We would like to welcome Independence High School. You may not know much about us, but if you look at the scoreboard, you have at least 32 reasons to love St. Helena. Now that we've got that out of the way, we would like to take you through a downfield drill to Love is the Greatest Story by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Please make some noise for the Standard of Excellence, SOE Marching Band. Show some love and give it up for the St. Helena flag team. And now, the St. Helena Hawkettes will dazzle and amaze you as they dance to the tune of Is It Good To You by Heavy D and the Boys. Independence, is it good to you? Now we will entertain you with the tune of Bunny Hop. college and career cheer squads.
You can't thank my soul. A band's in the back, your band's in the front.
Now, let's turn up to Whiskey. Assistant Directors Brandon Dorsey and Stephen Gregory. Dance sponsors Mr. Corey Griffin and Ms. Johnson. With our flag sponsor, Ms. LeClaire Buffy Williams. Forget what you heard. No one does homecoming like St. Helena Parish. One last time. Make Kenwood hear you. St. Helena, make some noise! We are St. Helena winning. Take care.
Willow will be kicking off for the Hawks, and he for the Tigers will be number 3. Yeah. And we're about ready to go here to start this second half. The Hawks enjoying a big lead, 32-0 over the Independent Tigers. And we're just about ready to start this second half, and we're on the way. End over end kick coming down to Jasper at the 16. Move ahead up to the 25 to the 29-yard line. So the Tigers going to play 1st and 10 from that spot. Let's see what they're going to come out with on this first drive. On the short end of the score, 32-0. As the Hawks enjoying a homecoming feast here tonight. The ball will be placed at the 30-yard line for the Tigers of Independence. Weatherspoon has gone all the way at quarterback. Let's see if he's still in there. Tigers break the huddle, send single receivers to both sides, wing back to both sides. Jasper's going to be on the center. Johnson flanked directly behind him. Weatherspoon called for the ball, hands off to Big Johnson, and Johnson lumbers his way for about a yard. A host of Tigers in there on him, led in there by number 6. Look like that's Dante Cheney. Pickup of a yard for the Tigers on that play. As the Tigers breaks the huddle, jogs to the line of scrimmage. This time they come out in the same set. Shotgun with Johnson and 2 wing backs. Weatherspoon called for the ball. 3-step drop, got pressure. It blown it dead there as a stoppage in play. Look like that's going to be a penalty against the Tigers. The legal procedure is the call. They're going to cost them 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 16. Well, actually 2nd down and 13. Weatherspoon comes back in with the play from the sideline. I'd like to remind you the Hawks will be playing away next week as they travel to Hamilton, take on St. Thomas Aquinas. In the 2nd district contest, the Tigers come out of the 2x2 set, and they're going to call timeout, and we'll take a break right here.
At Greensbury Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
And we are back as the Tigers going to play 2nd down and 13 from the 27-yard line. Need to get it up to the 40 for the 1st down to come out with a 2x2 set. Johnson flanking the front of Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon called for the ball, and he's going to roll to his right. He pulls it down, and they pulled him down as he It's thrown back forward by number 7, Scales. Get back to maybe 3 yards on the play. 2. Let's give him 2. It's going to bring up 2nd, 3rd down at 11. Weatherspoon comes back in with the play. As they break the huddle, come out 2 by 2. Three-step drop for the quarterback. He throws it downfield, got a man, and it is almost caught and almost intercepted, falls incomplete.
Blue Malibu with a rainbow, I know, temp tag. You're blocking the driveway. A blue Malibu with a rainbow temp tag.
Blue Malibu with a rainbow temp tag. Please move your car. Blue Malibu with a rainbow temporary tag. Please move your car. It's going to be 4th down for the Tigers. 4th and 11. Back deep for the Hawks going to be number 19, Cheney, along with Singleton, number 1. High snap, low kick, take a Tigers bounce at midfield, goes on the Hawk side of the field to the 48-yard line at the 47, and that's where the Hawks will play 1st and 10 from the 47 in their first possession of this second half with 9 minutes and 1 second to go, with the Hawks leading by the score of 32-0. I'd like to remind you, next week the Hawks will be on the road, be number 24. Look like they would play Bogalusa if they were playing tonight instead of A-Meek, playing Bogalusa. The Hawks in good position here. They should move up a couple spots as they come out 1st and 10 with 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Antoine Baker, the quarterback, they hand off to Scales. Still steps in there, bounces to the outside, gets midfield, gets the corner, down the alley, gets the 40, down to the 37-yard line on a 13, 14-yard run by Trey Scales as he hit the hole, bounced to the outside, and went down the sideline by the numbers. And finally was tackled there not before he got that 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 38. And that's going to be a stoppage charge to the Hawks. And we'll take a break right here.
At Greensburg Family Pharmacy, we discount everything.
CTM Sweet Shop, 313 Stedman Street, Greensburg, Louisiana. Are you feeling hungry? I know the game is about over. We're here in the 3rd quarter. But go by and see Mr. Martin after the game and tell him you want some of those wings that he bought for the press box tonight. And tell him the guys didn't share them with you, but they told you to come get some. The Hawks play 1st and 10 from the 37. 2 receivers to the top of the field, 1 here below us. Antoine Baker's in that quarterback. Scales flank to the left. Hand off to Scales. Scales bounce outside, back inside, jukes back to the right. Stutter steps and fall forward. Got a flag as they finally wrestle him out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Had a big commotion down there. Not before Scales picked up some yards. I saw a flag on the play. Holding, charge to the Hawks, gonna move him back 10. After that penalty, the Hawks gonna bring up first down and 11. Same set, 2 receivers to the top, 1 below us. Man in motion, that's Martin. Handoff once again to Scales. Now Scales and the would-be tackler met at the same time. Number 50 for the Tigers of Independence made a great play. Second down for the Hawks, and let's call it 20. Three receivers to the top of the field. 2 below us, empty set for Antoine Baker. Man in motion, that's Scales. 3-step drop. Ross flushes him out of there. Baker outruns the pursuit and tried to push him forward. He tried to make a Patrick Mahomes pass. It falls incomplete. Gonna bring up third down, 20. Big third down play for the Hawks, 3rd and 20, as they break the huddle. 3 receivers to the top of the field, 2 below, so the empty set. Low snap. And good pressure and sacked in there by 26 for the Tigers. Jaden Anderson. Gonna bring up 4th down, and the punting team comes in. Adrian Baker is back to punt for the Hawks, standing at his 36-yard line. Gasper is back deep for the Tigers. Snap is back. High kick, end over end, coming down at the 31. Take a Hawks bounce to the 25, down at the 24-yard line. So the Tigers play 1st and 10 from that spot. Looked like that was a flag on the play as the Tigers walk back towards their goal line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. That's where he went out of bounds at. There was really no flag. As the Tigers still in the huddle. Tigers break the huddle, send 3 receivers to the top of the field. One below us. One back set. High snap over his head. Got good pressure, and he's going to be down. Now it's going to be a Hawks ball at the 6-yard line on a fumble. That's a fumble by the quarterback. Cover at the 6-yard line. First and goal. So the Hawks come up with good field position as Weatherspoon put it on the ground. The Hawks fell on at the 7-yard line. Golden opportunity for the Hawks to put up 6 more points right here. Antoine Baker is in at quarterback. Now here come Darian Baker. Now Darian comes back off. Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom. Baker on the sweep. Baker in for a walk-in touchdown. Antoine Baker. So the Hawks gonna go for 2 right here as they break the huddle. Send single receiver to the near side. That's number 11, Chaz Olivier. Send number 3, Hornish, to the top of the field along with Singleton. One back set. Fixed it in there to Scales, and Scales is wrapped up in there by number 55 for the Tigers. Jawan Weiss, and that is no score. So the Hawks 38, the Tigers nothing. We're in the third quarter.
At Greensbury Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
If you're driving a white Mercury Marquise, license number 503, CTL, please move your car. And we're ready to go with the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 30. 2 wing backs, man in motion, and they're going to pitch it to him, and they stopped it before they got started, and that's going to be delay of game charge to the Tigers. Go back to Tigers up 5. The ball is at the 25. 1st and 15. Single receivers to both sides for the Tigers. Man in motion to this side, and they're going to pitch it to him, and he runs right into that linebacker that was coming up. Looked like that was Miguel Bunn on the stop, looked like. Couldn't make out that number, but anyway, the Tigers picked up maybe a yard. Weatherspoon back in the huddle. Tigers breaks the huddle. Come out with single receivers to both sides, wing back to both sides. One back, that's Johnson in front of Weatherspoon. Snap is back on a bounce, got pressure, got a man wide open over there, and he picks it up, number 4, as he down the sideline. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 40. As Weatherspoon was hit number 4, Beam. He was wide open down the sideline for a big first down for the Tigers. All the way down to the 40-yard line of the Hawks. Same set for the Tigers. Quarterback sneak, and they're going to push it with the big boy behind him, and the Hawks finally stood him up when he got down to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down. The Tigers breaks the huddle. Three receivers to the top of the field, one below us. On a second down play, Weatherspoon throws it in incomplete. Down to the 30-yard line, right at the yard to game marker. Pretty close to the first down. Let's see. It is a first down for the Tigers. So water break timeout. First down for the Tigers. Ball, and they finally blew it a whistle dead, said it was a legal procedure. Gonna move the Tigers back 5. It's gonna bring up second down, or it's going to be first in. It's going to be first and 15 after that legal procedure. Same set for the Tigers. Single receiver to both sides, to wing back. They turn and hand off to the big boy, and he's cut down before he can even get started. Big Johnson hit in the backfield by number 6 and number 17, Bond and Cheney. Dante Cheney and Miguel Bond on the stop. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 17. One minute and 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Hawks 38, the Tigers nothing. Two receivers to the top of the hill, one below us, one wing back to this side. And they're going to throw a little swing pattern out here to Jasper, and he runs into 3 Hawks, dead in there by Dante Taylor and Jordan Rogers on the stop, along with Miguel Bond. No, that is number 6, Dante Cheney. Hornets in on the stop also. Pickup of about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Three receivers to the top of the field. One here below us, one back set. Weatherspoon stand at his 34. 3-step drop. And he's put the ball on the ground, picked it up, and finally stopped in there by Jordan Rogers, along with Miguel Bond on a bad snap. And Weatherspoon began to limp a little bit, and that's going to bring up 4th down. After that loss back to the 34, the 33, let's call it. It's going to bring up 4th down and 14, and that's the end of the third quarter. And we head to the 4th with the Hawks on the front end of the score. 38 for the Hawks, nothing for the Tigers. Well, it's going to bring up 4th down. Like the Tigers going to go for it. 4th and 14. The ball is at the 34-yard line. Need to get all the way down to the 19 for a 1st down. We're set to go. Tigers got single receivers to both sides, got a wing back to both sides, one back set. Weatherspoon was at the quarterback position. calls for the ball. Man in motion, and they gonna throw it, and he has nowhere to go as he's thrown down there hard by number 9. That is Cheney. No, that is Martin. Willie Martin on the stop. The Hawks take over on down, 1st and 10. The ball will be at the 39-yard line. And the Hawks started at the 40, 60 yards to go to pay dirt, leading 38-0 over the Tigers. One receiver to the far side, running set for the Hawks, and they're gonna pitch it coming back this way. That is number 2, that is number 8, Jervin Williams on a 13-yard scoop on a jet sweep. On a good-looking run by the senior receiver as he moved the chain. 15-yard run on the carry for Williams. .11 and 6 seconds to go here in the game. Single receiver to the top of the field. And that's going to be the same play, and this time they get him in the backfield. As number 50 read that perfectly. Bring up 2nd down after that loss. Next week we'll be in Hammond. The Hawks and the St. Thomas Aquinas in a big game in Hammond. 2nd down and 18. 3 receivers to the top of the field. 1 here below us. Darian Baker's in at quarterback. Shift heels out, throws it down the field, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds over here as he was looking towards number 11, Chaz Olivier. Well, no, that's number 13. Third down and 18 for the Hawks. 3 to the top of the field. 1 below us. Same set. They throws it out there. Look, throws it out there to Hill. And he tried to one-hand it over there. And he heard the Tigers coming up on him, and he put it on the ground. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 14. In the 4th quarter, the Hawks enjoying a big lead here, 38-0. As Darian Baker stands back at his 37-yard line to punt it back deep for the Tigers. Going to be Gasper, number 3. Baker stands at the 37. Kick is up, and beautiful kick as it comes down inside the 10, put it on the ground, and the Hawks once again come up with a muff punt at the 20-yard line. That was a muff punt by Gasper, recovered by the Hawks at the 16. 1st down. So for the 2nd time tonight, Gasper turns it over on down. That is Scales on the carry. He was hit in the backfield as he tries a twist and turn. He ended up losing about 7-8 yards on that play. 8 minutes and 52 seconds. We're in the fourth quarter. As they break the huddle, send two receivers to the top of the field. One here below us, two backs. One flank each side of the Darian Baker. Baker call for the ball. Give it to, no, he's gonna pass it in there, complete. Down inside the 20 to about the 12-yard line to Trey Scales. Got all the lost yards back plus a couple, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Let's call it 8. As the ball is going to be at the 13-yard line. Need to get down to the 5, maybe the 6 for a 1st down. Adarian trots back into the huddle. Hawks comes up, 3rd down play, 3 receivers here to the near side. One to the top of the field, one back set, that's Culando Hill. And we're gonna have a timeout here, and they're gonna talk about it. And we'll take a timeout also.
At Greensbury Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
As the Hawks come back on the field. In the middle of my break here. They come back early, 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 wing back, 1 to the top of the field. Baker rolls this way, looks, throws it, got another man, got Baker over there, and he's out of bounds. And the Baker connection, but this time they had a little too much, try to take up too much field, and it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Hawks. 4th down and 8. The ball is at the 13-yard line. As the Hawks break the huddle. 7:15 to go. 3 receivers here to the near side. 1 to the top of the field, 1 back set. Darian Baker in at quarterback. Culando Hills, the running back, comes in motion to the near side. 3-step drop. He's gonna got pressure. Flushed him out of there, turns the corner on the first side. Got 1st down. He's gonna cut back in, and he walks it in for the touchdown of Darian Baker. As he maneuvered and run out of 1 tackle, they flushed him out, and it was going to be a pass play. They flushed him out to the right side. He ran by 1 guy and juked another one and then walked it on in for the touchdown. That was a 13-yard run by Darian Baker for the touchdown. Well, Willer's going to be kicking it off here. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. 44-0 to score. The Tigers on the short end of the stick. The Hawks is enjoying homecoming here. And that kick is in over in. Come down to Gasper at the 12. He tries to get the corner on the far side, and he could not get there, so he's going to be down at about the 27. Don't see any flags. Everybody enjoying the game tonight. Look like everybody's going to get to play. 44-0. Hawks over the Tigers. 4:56 and counting. The Tigers breaks the huddle. And we're going to have a stoppage. Charge to the Hawks.
It's just a wonderful thing for the town of Greensboro.
Yeah, they love to run the ball and like to do those other quick hit passes.
Just play your game, be the best that you could be.
It's just a wonderful thing for
the Tigers going to play 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback handoff to the big boy. He gets rumbling room for about 6, falls forward to about the 35. His best runner tonight. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Another stoppage. Official timeout this time for an injury.
Introducing the brand.
And we're ready to go. After that injury timeout, young man needed help to get to the sideline. Let's hope he's okay. As the Tigers break the huddle on a 2nd down and 4. And they give it to the big guy as he lumbles this way and stopped in there, knocked down hard by that tackle on the near side. That's number 23, Xavier Gordon. It's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers after that run. 3 minutes as the Tigers breaks the huddle. Look like they have a new quarterback in there, the Tigers. Let's see who that's, number 11. Brody Inerary, I should say. 2 receivers to both sides. Inerary is going to blow it dead. See if that was a delay or what. Illegal procedure charge to the Tigers. So it's going to bring up 1st and 15 after that penalty. Henry on balls on the ground. He looks and throws it over there, and it is caught on a ricochet on the first side down the sideline. There's Gasper with it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line on a miraculous play over there. The ball was batted up, and the defender could not bring it in, and the receiver was able to bring it in for 1st down for the Tigers at the 32-yard line. As in area has his ball club on the 33 of the Hawks. As they breaks the huddle, send single receivers to both sides, wing backs to both sides. In the area. Calls for the ball, pitches it back this way, coming around this side, and he runs through 2 tackles, falls inside the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5, going to bring up 2nd down and 5. .58 seconds in the contest. 2 receivers to both sides. In the area with 1 back. Calls for the ball, snap back. He's looks, throws it, goes way down there, got a man, and it is caught down right at the goal line. And he could not get it in, but it was a good-looking catch down there with 23 seconds to go in the contest. Let's see if the Tigers can get on the scoreboard before the 23 seconds expire. And it's down to 12, 13, 10, 9. We need 1 play. It's down to 7. And it is down to 3, 2, 1. And that is it. That is no play. The clock was down. The game is over. They did not get it. They call it a touchdown. They call it a touchdown. I don't know if that touchdown is going to be good, but the clock clearly ran out. And look like the referees are walking off. Look like that's going to be it. The Hawks held on to shut out the Tigers by a score of 44-0. We'll talk with the ball coach down on the field.
Test. 1, 2. Test.
And we're live here on the field with the old ball coach. You feel, coach, you 1-0 in district.
I feel great, Mr. Smokey. I mean, you put the work in. You know, anytime you can get a W, you're happy about it.
Well, coach, I know your quarterbacks and not look good, but I was surprised to the shutout here.
Mr. Smokey, they're getting better and better every week. It's good to say that we're healthy. you know, and we're getting some of our guys that we thought we may not be getting back for the year are going to be coming back. So we're going to get better and better. We just thankful for this time of the year that we got all of our guys, and they're excited about the opportunity to just keep getting better, Mr. Smoke. And their defense been getting better and better every week. A lot of people forget, going into even going back as far as the A-Meet game. I mean, like, they were playing some really, really good football. They've done it in spots, so it's good to see them peaking at this time.
Well, Coach, I know you're all excited. I see your family's waiting for you. We're not going to hold you. But this next week.
Coach Leggett is doing a wonderful job down there in St. Thomas. Guys going to be well coached. Look for them to spread the ball around. They have some playmakers. They're going to be well coached and a tough team. We go in there, and it's never easy going down to St. Thomas and getting the victory. So we're going to prepare, control the things we can control, and live with the results.
And that's it here from the Coach's Fold. Could you give me our theme music?
Go Hawks.
And that's it here from the Coach's Show. Thank you, Coach, for coming by. We'll see you next week from Hammond. That's it from the floor. The Hawks 44, the Tigers nothing. We'll see you from St. Thomas Aquinas a week from tonight. Good night.